My name is H.A. Goodman. I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read all my writing, go to counterpropa.com. Support the site through the Amazon links and the donate button at Counterpropa. There's going to be a lot of great articles from Counterpropa this week, and I look forward to sharing them with you. Share the petition below. It is to force the DNC to share their computer servers, or to give their computer servers to the FBI. The FBI has requested their servers, the allegedly hacked servers, and yet the DNC denied their request. Why is that? If you're watching and you say, H.A., you're really off the deep end nowadays. Why is it that the DNC refused the FBI's request to examine their computer servers? And why hasn't anyone in the U.S. government examined the DNC computer servers, and yet the entire U.S. government, most of the government, is helping perpetuate the Russian hacking myth? WikiLeaks. This is, before I get to the article, the Intercept article that it retweeted, or that it tweeted out just recently. This is October 31st, 2016. No link between Trump and Russia. No link between Assange and Russia. But Podesta and Clinton involved in selling 20% of U.S. uranium to Russia. I'm going to read that again. No link between Trump and Russia. No link between Assange and Russia. But Podesta and Clinton involved in selling 20% of U.S. uranium to Russia. How anyone can believe that 20% of U.S. uranium capacity sold to Russia is okay when Putin is a danger? If you think that's okay, you're a fool. I'm just not speaking to anyone in particular. Well, probably Hillary Clinton voters or loyal Democrats. But if you think that it's okay to sell 20% of U.S. uranium capacity to the nation you fear now, then there's something wrong with you. But I'm going to read you something. WikiLeaks just tweeted out or retweeted an article confirming their belief, in my view, their belief that there's no link. There's no Trump-Russia collusion link. We know that James Clapper said there's no link. There's no evidence, he said. We know the NSA is only moderately confident. We know the FBI and CIA are only highly confident. If somebody told you, God forbid, that they were highly confident you'd survive the day, you wouldn't have a good day. I'll read you some interesting... This is really great. The principal problem for Democrats is that so many media figures, and I read this article before, but WikiLeaks had never tweeted it out. The fact that WikiLeaks tweets it out. The principal problem for Democrats is that so many media figures and online charlatans are personally benefiting, Keith Olbermann, from feeding the base increasingly unhinged, fact-free conspiracies, just as right-wing media polemicists did after both Bill Clinton and Obama were elected. That there are now millions of partisan soldiers absolutely convinced of a Trump-Russia conspiracy for which, at least as of now, there is no evidence. No evidence. And they are all waiting for the day, which they regard as inevitable and imminent, when this theory will be proven and Trump will be removed. This article explains, key Democratic officials are clearly worried about the expectations that have purposely stoked and are trying to tamp them down. Many of them have tried to signal that the beliefs the base has been led to adopt have no basis in reason or evidence. So, there's no evidence. And we know because correlation does not imply or prove causation. This is a Daily Cause article. The Daily Cause loves me. The Daily Cause loves H.A. Goodman. Just like just like many people on Reddit love H.A. Goodman. And Democratic Underground, those are fantastic people. I wish I could see the reaction when Trump won on November 8th in Democratic Underground and all the sites that said that I was wrong, that Hillary would not win, that only Bernie Sanders could win. But the Daily Cause, note to Glenn, correlation does not imply causation. Glenn, I'm disappointed with you. Oh. Your piece reads more like a hit piece than genuine investigative article. Actually, no, the article was about one Middle Eastern nation giving millions and millions to Hillary. And Hillary actually abiding by their version of foreign policy, or their view of foreign policy. Your phrasing purposely sets on multiple instances where you imply correlation as proof of causation. Kind of like speaking to the Russian ambassador without knowing what the conversation was about. Kind of like having business in Russia and thus correlating that with being a Russian spy. Real fact, correlation neither implies nor proves causation. Here's the case. While this no quid pro quo proof may be true as far as it goes, it's extremely ironic that Democrats have embraced it as the defense of Hillary Clinton. So every Clinton scandal was she got millions and millions from donors, foreign donors, that had no correlation to the fact that those foreign donors had exponentially increased weapons deals. No correlation. 85 people gave $156 million and then to the Clinton Foundation, then suddenly, miraculously, by coincidence, met with her. No correlation. No quid pro quo correlation. Why is the fact of no proof or quid pro quo not valid? Because it's HRC? All right. WikiLeaks tweets out an article that basically says there's no proof of evidence showing Trump and Russia knew Bernie Sanders was cheated and then informed everybody to sway the election. The dumb narrative is even more convoluted than that. And the Democrats, the same people who cheated Bernie Sanders. This is why this channel has so many different people of different political affiliations. Because everybody can find a reason to dislike the Democratic Party, whether you're progressive or conservative. There are so many reasons. The same people who cheated Bernie Sanders are in their pants because they're never going to find that smoking gun, silver bullet, whatever, that link, that direct link between Russia, Trump, and WikiLeaks, because there is none that exists. Just ask James Clapper. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so much for listening.